If you want to see another look using the Tiny Marvels palette by Signe Grace, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or welcome for the first time to HMM Makeup, or makeup. I really want to go back into this palette, the Signe Grace and Mel Thompson collab. It is a fantastic palette, and the reason I want to go back into it is because I talked about in the last video, which I'll put right here for you. I said I wanted to use a lot of the kind of purples and pinks, and I ended up not doing that all that much. So I want to rectify that and create a look mostly with these four, but maybe airing into other parts of the palette as well. So we'll see what happens there. Now, in the spirit of mauves and pinks, I did choose to put on a lip gloss, which is the Oh My Gloss from Rimmel called Lucy de Labra. I really enjoy the color. It's one of my favorites. It's twice now that I've repurchased, so I've had a total of 3 of these, and I really, really enjoy it. It's like my lips, but better. Can I say really too many times? I enjoy it. I enjoy this particular gloss. It's great. And as far as this Oh My Gloss option from Rimmel, it's so comfortable. But what gloss? Well, I was going to say what gloss isn't, but I'm sure there are some that are just too goopy or whatever. I like this one. Again, Lucy de Labra by Rimmel. Really nice. Now, I did a look with the previous video that you will see on this channel. I just did a look using this palette, but like I said, I had intended to use more purples and pinks, and I didn't really. So I want to do that today, and of course, this is going to go with the look. Not sure that the the necklace goes with it, but too bad. And I think I'm going to start off with Love Bug as the base color for the look, and we'll see where we go from there. And so for that purpose, I'm going to take my very fluffy brush that I usually use just for beige, and in this case I'm going to use this beautiful kind of dusty rose, and I'll do one eye and do the other off camera. Just use that dusty rose as the base color for my eye look. And I do like to do inner corner, or inner brow, I should say. Ah, that's pretty. And a little bit more of that pink. Good. As an aside, it may not look like it right now, especially I've got my hair tied back, but I am heading towards blonde again. And if I have a picture of my blonde locks, I'll put it right there, because I have had blonde as my main color on this channel before. And I'm heading back there because I had a talk, actually no, my hairdresser had a talk with me. And she was very diplomatic, but I knew what she was going after. And essentially said, your grays, you've got a lot of grays, and there's a limit to what I can do. And of course, as your hair grows out, if you have white hair or like gray hair, it shows more, right? There's that delineation. So she was kind. She was kind. She didn't have to hold my hand, but I cannot be a brunette anymore. So you'll be seeing me phasing out the brown and phasing in the different kind of highlights of blonde and whatnot. So yeah, that's happening. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to go with the flow, right? So you just go with the flow. Okay, so that is the first step for the eye look. I'm liking it. I think it's pretty good. And I did put, oh yeah, it was from the other palette. I'll just show you what else I used. I did go into the Metal Matte palette by KVD Vegan Beauty, and did go into this one for the brow bone. So there's a bit of a highlight on my brow bone. That's where that's from. Nothing more to report on that. And we're going back into the palette. So now I've got the Love Bug, which is so cute, kind of a dusty mauve rose. And I'm going to go into Bugaboo to deepen up the outer lid and outer crease. And I don't think I want to go too precise, so I'm going to use still a fluffy brush, and again into Bugaboo, which is kind of almost like a browny burgundy. Little tapping motions to begin with. I can definitely use more. So I really like this palette. I don't use it enough. And so 2 videos back to back just helps to take care of my mea culpa, because it is a gorgeous palette and it's still available. I can't believe Sydney Grace is keeping it around so long. I can believe. I am delighted that Sydney Grace keeps it around for a while still, especially since Mel Thompson's family is getting some benefit from the sale of those palettes. And it is a gorgeous palette. I am so partial to it. If I could only keep 10 palettes, this one would make the cut. There's not even a conversation to be had. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good, except for a bit of eyeshadow on my nose. Oh, and still, it's not gone. There. Sometimes with the ring light, I can't see everything that you can see, because it just hides a few things from me, which is ironic because it's a lot of light. Okay, so we've got Bugaboo, and do I need more? I think I'm going to take a flatter brush and just try to intensify the outer lid. And this is the brush. My gosh, I'm rusty. The brush I'm going to be using, and I don't think it still has the name, does it? It's all worn off. I can't remember. It's the dense powder brush for laying down some eyeshadow. And yeah, that does a good job of intensifying Bugaboo. That is really nice. Okay. I don't have to do a whole lot with that. And I think I'm going to take Bugaboo again with that same brush and just go down along the lash line. There. Oh, I like this a lot. So this look could be done, but I do want to lighten up the inner lid. And I think as part of the 4 colors, I'm going to go in with this color right here on the inner lid, and it's called Meadow Hawk, which I think is dragonflies is Meadow Hawk. Just looking here. Yes, Meadow Hawk is a nickname for fireflies. And I'm going to use my multitasker brush from Smashbox. I really like that brush. Going right into Meadow Hawk, and it is a pinky peach, so it should look really good with what I already have on the eyelid. And I hope you like this look because it's going to be in a few videos. Okay, so I have the outline of what I want, and I'm going to go in with my finger, ring finger, and just fill in the center. There. I like it. I like it. It's monochromatic with a little punch of bling on the inner lid. I think that looks really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to simply finish up the liner and mascara. And I'm going to do it on camera. And I decided to use a different liner from what I used the previous video on this channel, and it is the Tattoo Liner by KVD. And I just need a mirror. Oh, and by the way, I used Makeup Forever to do my brows for today's video. And, oh, there. Okay, we're doing the liner. I was using the Estee Lauder Pretty Little Black Liner, and it's drying on me, so I didn't want to take any chances on camera today. So I'm going with a very new liner in my collection. And let's do a little wing, nothing crazy. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And I will, like I said, replicate the look on the other side off camera. And I want to apply mascara, and I have the Idole, Lash Idole from Lancôme. It's a very strange brush. I don't know if you can see. It's a very strange brush, but I got it as part of I received it as part of the Lancôme kit, the holiday kit this past year. And I will put the holiday kit video, the unboxing video, so you can see everything that came in last year's kit if you're curious. I do the a review of the holiday kit for Estee Lauder and Lancôme every holiday season. As soon as they drop, I pick them up and unbox them and give you a valuation to see if it's worth it for that year or not. So if you haven't heard that from me yet on this channel, now you know. And you can certainly do a search on my channel. I've done a number of years worth of the holiday sets. So I quite like doing them and offering a ton of videos, including makeup looks with the holiday set in question for the given year. PSA over. Okay, look at that. Is that not super nice? I'm really liking it. And I think that the burgundy with green eyes works really well. I'm pretty happy about that. And I have a little speck back here. And I am going to go off camera, replicate it on the other side, and we'll take a look at the final look. Okay, this is the final look, and am I ever happy that I chose what I chose? Really happy. And I did a few things off camera that I did not expect to do, so let me just walk through everything. Let's go back to the palette first. And all right, so I did not use everything in this quadrant. I will say that I used this one as the base color, which is again Love Bug, and then used Bugaboo to deepen the outer lid, and I think that you can see that there's a deepening of the outer lid there. And I used Meadowhawk as my kind of pop of bling on the inner to 2/3 of the lid, and I really like that. And I think that that is all that I used as far as the eye look. I'll get to the other products for my lashes in a second. I also used Love Bug because I looked at it's quite powdery, which is not, I don't think is a bad thing, when I considered using it for blush, and I decided to put Love Bug as my blush kind of higher up, and I think it's a really good match to my eyes, obviously, because Love Bug is on my eyes as well. So really happy about that. And when I look at my eye look, I want to mention that I did use the tattoo liner from KVD Vegan Beauty. That is what I have on my upper lash line. I also have, where is the other one? There we go. The Legend pencil from Urban Decay. That is always what I use on my upper waterline. I really like that. And I also used the Lash Idole by Lancôme. It is a very nice mascara, and I do appreciate the fact that it is square, or I guess you could say rectangular in nature, and the reason being that technically it's a cuboid. Gosh. Okay, little brainiac coming off. But the whole point being that I do like the way it has been constructed. It cannot roll off your counter, which is beautiful. And for anyone with grip issues, it's a lot easier to turn something that has sides, right? Okay, that's it for that. Is there anything else that I haven't talked about? I mentioned that Makeup Forever is what I'm using in my brows, and I talked about the lip gloss, so I think we're good. I'm really liking this look. I think it was easy, first off, super easy to do, and I think that I could go to an evening out just as much as I could show up with a look like this in a professional setting. So I'm very, very pleased with the way it turned out. As I've said before, I really like this palette. I think it is such a good palette. It was really well curated, and I am delighted to say, yet again, that it is still available at the Sydney Grace website, and part of the proceeds go to Mel's family. So that is something that is important to me. If you want to know more about Mel, you can certainly look at the previous video that I had up using this palette just yesterday. So if it has not been added in the cards yet, I will add it now. And if it's already in the cards, well, you can simply take a look at the cards and find the link right there. I hope you enjoyed the look. Let me know what you think, and I really hope you enjoyed the look, because you're going to see it in another video coming right up on this channel. So yeah, I look forward to your feedback. Thank you so much for inviting me yet again into your household. I appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. But for now, as always, take care.